Oh, hi, everyone. Infinite love and gratitude. Hello and welcome. It's so good to see all your faces today. We're here connecting and supporting each other as we learn and grow. And hopefully today we'll learn some new things. Because today I want to talk about being limitless. On our discussion group on Wednesday night, we spent the whole session talking about our limiting beliefs. We talked about how if we only are focused on a single specific thing, such as a new job, whatever we're wanting, a new house and whatever, that we tend to get focused into a tiny point. We can only see things in one direction. So I'm going to have to put my glasses on to catch my notes. I thought I could do it without it. I apologize. So rather than talking about specifics on how to allow spirit to circumvent our anxieties and help us eliminate those limits, I'd rather be talking about the positive of being limitless. And I hope that that's all okay with all of you, that we want to be limitless instead of limited. So this morning, our third principle we recited talks to me about the soul level of being limited. We understand that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. So that principle talks about how we use physical and spiritual laws. So how much do we really understand those laws? Are you ready to actually use them and let them help actualize your life? I don't know about you, but I have my own areas of expertise. I have a pretty thorough understanding of those areas I have degrees in. I'm certified in multiple natural health modalities and energy modalities, and I've got you covered there. But you know what? I don't comprehend string theory, modern physics, quantum physics, the multiverse, how electricity works, how to wire a house, plumb a house, cook gourmet meals, because I can barely make grilled cheese sandwiches sometimes. I couldn't manage complex formulas on present value or future value of money. And I can happily admit, that I don't want to know all those things. Whew. Doesn't that feel good to say and understand we don't have to be the best or the expert? We just have to be ourselves. Just say, I don't know a lot about a lot of things. You know, that can free you and free your mind up to be an expression of more in your life. Really mean it. And when you do, you feel something just drop off your shoulders. I still have spirit bumps down the back of my neck. And saying again with feelings, I don't know a lot about a lot of things. It makes me want to get up and walk around and just get rid of some extra energy that I didn't have before. So now I think, admitting we don't know everything, we're ready to talk about being limitless. According to the Free Dictionary, it means to have no limits and are limitless, which you never define a word by using the word. That doesn't tell you anything. So I went to dictionary.com because I just wasn't satisfied, and they said it adds boundless to having no limits. And I was still unhappy with that definition. So I went to the I can't say it today, the thesaurus, and I wanted to look up synonyms. So maybe I could understand even a little bit more. So here are the synonyms for limitless that I found. Bottomless, boundless, endless, immeasurable, immense, incomprehensible, unending, unfathomable, unlimited, vast, countless, innumerable, no strings, numberless, undivided, undefined, untold, and wide open. Wow. So now I get it. I can build a picture of what being limitless is by having all those extra words around it. So if you can imagine yourself floating in space in this air bubble, so you're totally cared for and supported, and you could see all the stars, the novas, the nebulas, the planets, the comets, and the asteroids, and all the space junk that we from the US and Russia have shot up into the space, and it's just floating around as space junk. And we can see all that. That's limitless. That opens our aperture up, and we just see the sky's the limit. The stars are the limit. So with that vast, vast picture in your mind, you have to feel the awe and wonder of what the world is. That's what's available to you as a spiritual being. That's all yours. Plenty for everyone, no scarcity, no violence, no war, no need to hurt anyone. Just peace and abundance. So if that is what's available to you as a spirit, I can't talk this morning, I apologize. As a spiritual being, why would you try to put a human wrapper on it? Why would you want it to be just your little apartment, your little house, your little family? I'm sorry, we're getting an intervention by a kitty here. Say hi. The joys of being on Zoom, right? So I don't have to know everything. We've already asserted that. And I shouldn't even try. So why would we want to limit anything we're asking for? Why do we put our minds around it and say we want a new car, and we dictate it has to be blue, it has to have leather seats, it has to have GPS. I don't want it to break down because I have to do a lot of things. So why can't we just say, I want a car that takes me where I need to go. I want to be super comfortable. You know, I'm challenged on direction, so you have to help me with that. And you guys know what's coming for me in the future and for cars in the future. So why would I want to put my limited understanding on it? Why can't we just say to our spirit helpers, help me with that, bring that to me. I'm going to visualize it, meditate on it, and know that it's coming. You bring me the right car at the right price with the right accessories, and I'll know it. I know that I'll know the one you sent to me. So our bodies, in case you didn't know, have an automatic knowing built into them to know when something is right. You know, we all have gut feelings. So how do you know how to do that? You can train yourself to be more aware when your body is telling you something isn't right. So I want you to just sit here and breathe and close your eyes. And we're going to learn a little bit about how our body tells us when something's right or wrong for us. And I want you to say this out loud to yourself while I'm saying it. I want you to say, I don't like chocolate, whether it's true or not. I don't like chocolate. Keep saying it. I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate. And can you put your hand on your body somewhere where you're feeling that? For me, it's to the left side of my solar plexus. I feel this vibration or this little energy surge. It may be, you know, it could be in your shoulder, in your hand, your elbow, but you're going to start paying attention and know when you said, I don't like chocolate, that's where it feels. And now I want you to say, I love chocolate. I can't live without chocolate. I love chocolate. I love chocolate. And where do you feel it now? I feel it in my shoulder along the side of my neck. So now we know where our yes is and our no is. And the no goes there because your body knows it's not true. So you can literally say, is that my car? And once you practice this and do this with a lot of things, it's an instant, you get that instant feeling. Okay, so that's your internal sat nav telling you yes or no. Isn't it wonderful how smart our bodies are? And how smart the universe was to make it that way and for our spirits to help us. So back to being limitless, because we want to be limitless, but we don't want to stop the unending possibilities. So can you see how you don't have to have exact specifications? You may want a new house, a new car, a new relationship, a new job, a new passion. Maybe you're trying to discover your passion so that you can fulfill the rest of your lives. You know, if we're not doing with purpose, we're going to give up doing whatever it is we're doing. So I want you to think, oh my gosh, Spirit, when I know this subject, and this morning I was listening to a natural health thing on how to help with diabetes and heart disease, and I got so excited, and I just know that that's my purpose. You know, I get I get so jazzed. It brings you energy. It makes you want to pace around the room and call every person you know that has a problem with that issue and tell them what you learned. You know, to me, it's something to be shared with everyone. It's not something to be hoarded. So, you know, what is it that you have a love of? What is it that you can do? Can you organize the heck out of a room and get rid of clutter? I have a friend that can do that. And when she comes and helps me, I'm so grateful because I can live with clutter, but she helps me get things straight. And I think that's something she could do and make a lot of money at. Or do you bake cookies and you could take them to an office building nearby where you are, and you could start a catering business. Terry Bowden does wonderful spirit pictures, and Rebecca's an artist. We all have these gifts that spirit can use to push us forward and drive us into doing our passions. Are we sitting every day in meditation so you can listen to spirit? Because spirit talks to you when you're listening. And most of the time, we're too darn busy to hear what they're saying. Let them help you create your limitlessness. For myself, I want to be a traveling natural healer. I want people to pay to fly me to help them for a week or two. You know, I know that's coming. I don't know how or where or what person's going to do that, but I know that's going to happen. And then you just keep feeling that that's going to happen. Oprah Winfrey knew that she was going to be on The Color Purple, and she just knew it. She did an audition, and they didn't call, and they didn't call. And it's probably like getting a job with the government. It takes forever after you apply. And she was actually walking around a track at a school near her apartment in Chicago saying, I know it's coming. Why aren't they calling? Maybe I need to lose weight, so I'm going to walk some more, you know. And she got home and she had the call that she had the role after all. But she never gave up that feeling. So what do you have a strong feeling about? You know, is it you have some natural healing energy work that you do and you know that's what you want to do? Well, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep moving forward, and let spirit help you find the perfect means to get there. I don't have to know the who, what, when, where, why. I just have to know that I am going to live that purpose. So I just want to finish by saying limitless starts with just perfecting you. Don't judge, don't take other people's burdens on. Just work on you, your life, your needs, your possibilities. Then open the doors and windows and invite the universe and spirit in to help guide you there with no limits. Thank you.